Let's bring in CBS News 2020 campaign reporter Adam Brewster. He is at his perch in Des Moines, Iowa. So, Adam, I know you've been following Senator Cory Booker as he campaigns there in that state. This was the first debate he did not qualify for. What did he say about that tonight?
So, Elaine, he spent the first debate night that he wasn't on doing a little phone banking in Iowa before he kicks off his 4-day bus tour tomorrow. He kind of spoke briefly to the supporters and volunteers who were there, saying he feels good about where he stands in the race. He feels he's seeing, boosts in momentum and better fundraising numbers. He got on the phone and made some calls, and one person who he was speaking to, he talked to for about 10 minutes and said, hey, this isn't over until Iowa votes. Afterwards, he talked to reporters, and reporters asked him, what did it mean not being on the stage tonight? And he was pretty candid and said he was frustrated not being able to be up there because he's felt that he has had good nights on the debate stage, that he's seen good boosts of fundraising, and that it's been good exposure. And he said there was a chance another candidate was going to get to have that opportunity being on the stage tonight. But he also said he doesn't feel missing the debate was the mortal blow that he would have thought it would have been 3 to 4 months ago. He again said that he feels good about where they stand in Iowa, and he's ready to keep plugging away on the ground, and he likes the metrics that he sees here. He said that he feels confident that he's going to be back on the stage in January.
Well, a number of candidates who were on the debate stage tonight will be campaigning in Iowa this weekend. What do voters want to hear from them as we get closer to the First in the Nation caucuses?
Just a little over 6 weeks to go before the caucuses, and it's the sprint before Christmas. You'll have former Vice President Biden, Senators Warren and Klobuchar and Mayor Buttigieg here this weekend, along with Senator Booker and Senator Michael Bennet. All have announced trips to the Hawkeye State this weekend. Our poll in November showed about a quarter of Iowa Democrats had made up their minds, essentially, they said, of who they were planning to support. About 60% said probably, but were leaving the door open, and the rest said they were probably going to end up changing their mind at some point. Now, we also polled in that poll, what would it take for you to support another candidate? And it looked at what would it take for you to support some of the top tier candidates, to change your support to Vice President Biden, Senator Sanders, Senator Warren, and Mayor Buttigieg. And the answer each of them got was showing they could beat President Trump. The lists have gotten smaller, Elaine. When you talk to people over the summer, Iowans might have named 6, 7 people who they really liked. Now they tend to name 2, 3, maybe 4 if they're just kind of starting their process, which we are finding a lot of people at events coming out to events for the first time or for second time, just getting their process going as caucus day is about 46 days away now. But there's one thing that they all say, whether their top issue is healthcare or climate change or education or retirement security or jobs. It's been the same for months. They've said at the end of the day, they plan on supporting whoever the nominee is because they want to find someone who can beat President Trump. And that's what these candidates, you heard them talk a lot about in their closing statements, why they think they are best suited to do that. And you can expect them to bring that message here as they try to convince Iowa Democrats that they are the candidate who can best take on President Trump in the general election next year.
All right, Adam Brewster for us. Adam, thanks as always. Appreciate it.